Hey, how you doing, Scorpio? How you doing? This is Queen Lisa. I'm the host for this channel. Welcome to Conscious Water Session 2. So I hope you guys are doing well, and I hope you guys are looking forward to your year ahead. Please like, comment and subscribe to this channel and press the notification bell so that you can be updated when I've uploaded new readings to this platform. Also, please check your Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus signs and any other star sign you have in your birth chart that may resonate with the readings on this channel. Please take what you like and leave the rest. Also, I'm giving out free private and personal readings, so please check out the information in the description below this video if you would like a free private or personal reading. Just want to say thank you to you all who have liked, commented and subscribed to this channel so far. Please continue to do so by pressing the notification bell. So let's see what's going on with Scorpios. There is justice here, or liberty taken, or someone wants to send you back to your mind to think you will need support there one day. It says no need to speak. This person doesn't know how to speak to you, or doesn't know how to see you, or even see what is being mean to you or to your mind, i.e. this person doesn't know how they support you in your mind because they don't know how to take smart-mindedness to give you a good reason to believe things are going to be better for you when you feel like things could be problems for you if you get involved with a mindful person, or a mind game being played for you or around you by a negative mentor or person, or people that want to see you doubtful or in decisions that you have to make to play a mind game. Oh, very riddly, but take it as it resonates with you. Everyone's going through their own situation, so you know that's probably why it's coming out the way it's coming out. So let's see what's going on with the Scorpio, please. Someone wants to see you one day, chain you down to pressuring you and making you feel wary of who you are and how to become more innocent or incredible. Which way are you going? Meanwhile, someone doesn't know how to stay away from you and looks for you and tries to warn you that nothing is set in stone, or believe you me, everything is going to work out for you. Which way are you going? Okay, so I'm picking up with this. Some of you guys just need to be mindful of your surroundings and people that have been judging you, possibly even behind your back, talking about you, and maybe even wanting to get in your way of becoming your greatest self, Scorpios. Okay, so let's see what else. It says, I know I want to speak to you or see you again. When are you going to see me? I need you. My son, my daughter, a person around you is mine, isn't it? Okay, so some of you guys could be dealing with someone that doesn't necessarily see their child anymore, or even speak to their child, or maybe has never even met the child for some of you guys, and is interested in looking for you or wanting to know where you are. So some of you guys do know who your person is and want to know who the person is that's speaking about you behind your back with this person. And some of them do know who you are and want to work with you, but don't know how to support you and give you good karma when it comes to mentoring decisions for you and your family, or maybe even give you a warning that people will speak to you or want to speak to you and don't know how to contact you or get in touch. It does say some of you guys want to believe that no one is going to be there for you in your mind to support the ideas of yours, or someone is, but who's it going to be? Okay. It says, I don't care if you want to speak to me or not. I want to steal your mind back from yours and say that you did it. You did something you shouldn't have done and made you feel worse than what it was. It says it doesn't need to be this way. This person may not speak to you or see you, or may not even want to visit you or send you a good reason to believe, mainly that the decision is yours. It says the decision is yours, however you want to proceed. Notifying yourself with good karma is always going to be a problem for people that want to see you down, stressed or out. It says someone doesn't like you in your neighborhood, in your family, or maybe a person around you that causes you pain. It says many times over, these men or females want to see you hurt. Scorpio. Says, why wouldn't you work with me and I'll work with you? Trust me, I could work with you and let you know that it's going to be liberty taking you've done to make me feel like I feel better about myself. I may not feel better about myself today, and maybe not ever if you don't speak to me. Why would you need to make this person feel better about themselves if they haven't been making you feel good about yourself, Scorpio? It says, I try to see you and I try to watch you and I try to look for you. I speak to you in my mind and I say, where are you? Are you there? I want to send you a card or gift or even a message to give to a person around you. Send them support or give them a message to say, it's okay, I'm there, I'm there, I'm there. So someone wants to be a part of your life or someone's life around you in some type of way. Says, I don't care if you want to speak to me. I don't want to see you and I don't want to deal with you anymore, and I don't want to deal with anyone around you or people around you or negative vibes that I get from the situation. Don't want to see it, don't want to hear it, don't want to deal with it. So some of you guys do not want to deal with this person or do not want to deal with the situation that could come out of being around this negative person. It says, I live by a local institution, or maybe I have been there. I've been there and I've been there thinking, I've been there studying and watching you or seeing who I am. I don't know why I do this, but I have been there. I've been letting myself feel like I haven't done the greatest thing by leading you on and probably leaving you alone to think about why you did that to me. I didn't do it, did I? I made sure that you left me and I left you, and now I want you back. But I don't want you back. I just want to know that you're there. Or maybe I need to steal the ideas of men or females or people that have told me, why did I leave you? Okay, so this person's been kind of questioning themselves, okay, on why they had left you, okay. It says, I wonder if she doesn't speak about me or speak to anyone else about me, I wonder if she's always going to send me a negative mind game to play, or maybe even steal my ideas and tell me that I'm wrong. Maybe even tell me that I'm wrong for everything that I've done. I did do something to hurt her, and I don't think she wants to see me or greet me the same way. She doesn't want to see me in that same way, does she? Possibly not. So maybe that's some of you guys, Scorpios, that don't want to see you. Don't want to see the person anymore that's asking all those questions, okay? There is some court cases due for someone that doesn't want to speak to you and doesn't want to see if he has a good time looking into the situation, but does laugh and say, well, I know I have a female that has a kid for me somewhere and I don't know if I can speak to them again. Are you seeing that I've brought it up? I've told them that they do not need to know me, but I do have sons and daughters elsewhere in life and I don't know where they are. Oh, so this person's been talking about how they've got kids that they don't know where they are. It says there's a man here around two females that want to know where she is. How come you don't live with her or you don't see her? What happened to her? Where is she? What happened to this one? How come you don't see this person? How come you don't speak to them anymore? Where are they? Where are they? Who are they with? Are you dealing with them? Are you speaking to them? Are they even there? What happened to them? Okay. Says, I know I can continue to search or look for the person, or maybe even steal the identity of them and look for them and steal their mind as well and say, well, I saw them and I spoke to them, but I didn't see them again. I did see someone that said they knew you, but I didn't want to see if you knew them. Do you know this person? So someone could have saw somebody, maybe even online, okay, and is asking the person, did you see this person or do you know this person? It says, yes, I have seen you and I saw that you sent me a card or some type of message saying that you know something and didn't want to speak about it anymore. I do feel like I have problems in my mind wondering if I have to speak about it or let the situation go. I wonder if I could steal your attention and say, when will you talk to me again? I feel like this person is not wanting to speak to me, but they do speak to me about why you sent the message to them or to me. You sent it to me and I wonder where you are. Okay. It says, I don't want to liberty take, but I do feel like you could have told me off or maybe even told me that I had time to look into the situation. I didn't want to see you again, so I didn't speak to you at the time, but I know I could speak to you again. Are you saying that I should talk to you, or maybe I shouldn't talk to you? Are you saying I shouldn't speak to you? Maybe that's what it is. I feel like I've took too long, or maybe you saw me as a problem or someone that didn't want to deal with you. I didn't want to laugh. I didn't want to say anything. I just thought, well, I don't need to speak to you, but I let the situation down. and I dealt with the situation in my own way. I don't want to deal with you, and I don't think you should. I don't feel like any of us should, but we do not need to see each other anymore. Okay, that could be a Libra that could be saying that. I feel like I need to take my time and speak about this with the person that doesn't know who you are, or they do, but they wonder why you had to speak to me to get to them, and I didn't know when it would end. I feel like it's ended now, so I'm slowly drifting away and wondering why you did that. It didn't seem right at the time, but I know at the time maybe you wanted to speak to me. I just know that I shouldn't have spoken to you, and I left it alone. Okay, so maybe you could have tried to get in contact with someone who knew of someone else to help support your situation, or you may have been looking for someone, or trying to, you know, see if you could seek advice from this person, and maybe after that you left it alone. Maybe, you know, you got a reply that took too long or something like that. Scorpios. Okay, so let's see. It says it's a good thing it did, because now you know it's not going to be good to speak about it anymore. It's just left there wondering, who are you and why do you want to speak to me about this? It says, I know I could tease you and say, well, you didn't get what you wanted, did you? Maybe I can force my way back in and say, did you get the help that you need? I know you need support. Do you need support? Or maybe I'm liberty taking and maybe looking forward to speaking about this. I don't know if I should, but I should leave you alone, and maybe I should block you. You do not know how to speak to me, so I left you. So I left you and I left you. Okay. I feel like there's 1 week silence before you see something else happens. There's a good reason to believe that no karma is coming to you in a bad way. No one needs to speak about this and leaves the situation alone. Bad news for the person who thought that they could poke their nose in the drama or in your business, Scorpios. It says the person does not know how to speak to you, but always wonders why you sent that message, and may need to know why, and studies it, and now knows need to speak back to their mind to say, well, it doesn't matter. It's not really a reason to believe it's going to help them or help me. I don't think it helps me, but I just wonder why it doesn't support the person, or if it supported the person, or maybe they got the help that they need, just don't want to know that they're struggling, or maybe they are or they're not, but they do know that I could support them. And maybe I'm nosy. I just want to know, why did you send that to me? Maybe this person needs to move on and let it go. You know what I mean? If you're not running them down, Scorpio, if you didn't reply back, or, you know, if they didn't reply back on time, or whatever it is, you know, this person needs to just stop poking their nose where it doesn't belong. Okay. So it says, I will warn you not to speak to me again, but I do take away your minds. I could take away your children as well if you want me to. I could take away your kids if you need me to. I could take them away. Don't think you want that, do you? So I don't know who that is threatening you, Scorpio. It says there's someone here that wants to speak about this and doesn't know how to speak about it too. This man has a big mind game to play and plays mental health issues on himself. He doesn't know how to speak about good karma to his mind, and he sells his soul to negative members of his groups or family or people around him that don't know how to speak good of you. He does know he's a bad rep for you and speaks mentally all the time. He does know he has mental issues and doesn't know how to work well with others. He is mean and negative and wants to support a mind game you're playing, or a mind game he's playing with you to support his own. He necessarily gives you good times to remember in the mind to support you and needs to, and causes you concern at causing you concerns at mental problems of his own. Okay, so someone could be holding on to a Cancerian or some type of worries, and is holding too tightly to not knowing which way to go. Okay, and is deep rooted into successfully helping you with a necessary issue if it arises. He says he is trying to warn you that good karma could come, but why would you send this person in to let me know that bad karma is coming? Okay, this could be an air sign as well, who is struggling with their mind or their mental health and is struggling to move forward with why they needed to support themselves. It says it's Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. You needed to speak to me about this. You didn't want to talk to me and you didn't need to, but I told you I didn't want to go there and I did. Okay, so maybe this person didn't even tell you, because it looks like they're silent, but they maybe was playing some type of mind games, wanting to let you know they was gonna go somewhere, or not go somewhere mentally, but did anyway. Okay, kind of hid some feelings there. This person says, I'm sure that you were supporting me in this though. You would have wanted me to go, wouldn't you? Now I'm wanting to know why you don't want me there, or why they don't want me there. They don't seem to be rude about it, but they seem to be mindful about how they speak to me or how they send me vibes to let me know it's not going to work if I come. I should have dealt with the situation at home first. Should have talked to my mum or my dad. I should have talked to my parents about this. They didn't mean to send me mind games, did they? Did they play mind games with me and let me think it was okay for me to be there, and now I feel like I'm not welcome? So someone could have gone somewhere. It could even be like a child that had to go to school like on the holidays. Okay, and because it is the holidays now for some of the children. All right, and you know, could have gone to school, and maybe the child is not welcome there for whatever reason today. Maybe there's conditions to why some of the kids have to come and some of the kids don't come, and maybe one of the children that you're dealing with maybe misconstrued some information, you know, of going somewhere, you know, or going to their school today. Maybe it's a trip, who knows what it is, it could be a club. And now it looks like maybe the teachers or people around you or that child is looking at the parent like, bad news, why is your kid here, you know, like, anyway, that's for some of you, not all of you. So let's see what else is going on. It says, I laugh because you should have got the ingredients to hear what it was that you had to do. Should have got the details, the information to hear what it is that you needed to do. Some of you are baking or mixing something and making a cake today. Some of you guys are working on some new ideas for a shop or even a living room, and maybe even want to know that you can work on it and make it look good. Maybe even sorting out your house is going to be good for you in the near future. Suddenly you'll see a windfall of cash flowing into your hands. Money is coming in. Money is coming in. Ooh, there's some money coming in for Scorpios. Some of you guys are going to be doing up your home, or maybe working on some type of business project, and there's, you know, it's going to bring in a lot of money. So let's see what else is going on. It says, I know I could do this and make you think money could come. When is it going to come? We could support this idea. You have good karma in your mind. You could make things, maybe plan out good reasons to believe that I could join you. A good wine tasting, or a good wedding cake, or maybe even subjecting yourself to nervousness, because what if we have to do all this? We could do all this and maybe think that we're going to live with each other one day. Maybe nervous, but I wonder what we could do together to make your life more smart, or more seasonal, or more simple to the ideas that I have. It could work. We could partner up. We could get together. We could tie the knot. We could back off from the situation and not speak about it at all. But what if we done all this? What if we did? Would you be there for me? Would you laugh and say, well, I didn't think about it? Or would you think that I did think and I'm interested? Oh, so someone's interested secretly in marrying you, Scorpio, and is interested in, you know, what kind of things you like doing, wine tasting, wedding cake tastings, all that kind of stuff. Okay. It says, I have been joining in my mind to think about all these things without the other person realizing that I could have all these things. I could make myself better. I could make my mind better. I could make her think I've done it. I did something great for myself and lived on my own, or even lived with you. Maybe if I live with you, I could have all these amazing things. You don't know how I think at times, but I do squeeze my mind and say, where am I? Why am I not doing this? Why am I not living my dream? Why am I not living my best life with the Scorpio that I want to be with? Why am I stealing the mind games of others to play myself and making myself mad? Why am I making her tease me, torment me, and tell me off, or make me feel bad for who I am? Probably because she sees me as a loser, or as someone that's going to make me feel like I never get what I want. I can never get what I want. I always trust and believe that's what it's going to be when I study her, when I look at her and how she speaks to me, or tells me off, or makes me feel bad. This other female, she always makes me feel like I can't get what I want because I'm living in my mind, or I'm living on my own, or I'm living a dream that's just too far-fetched or out of hand or can't reach, because she's always in my mind, or making me feel like she's always in my like as if she's always in the way, basically, always including herself in my business, making me feel the wrath, making me feel punished or jealous. Okay, could be dealing with a air sign, a water sign, an earth sign. Could be a mother figure, a baby mum, or a Pisces. Okay. Or Cancerian. All right. So let's see what else is going on. Scorpios. It says, I try to warn you, I study this because what if I want to stay with you one day, live with you, stay there with you, marry you, and live our dream? This dream would be so amazing. It would be. I just wonder how we would get together with all your family members and mine and yours included. Who would be there? Who would laugh with us and enjoy this? Who would say we did it? Who would make us feel welcome? Who would make us feel the journey is yours and mine? Who would make us feel like that? Why is this person always kind of including other people? Like, instead of focusing on you, you know, this person's always focusing on what other people think and what other people have to say and other people that are in the way and da 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 da. Okay, someone is happy here that you are committed to being loyal in your family here. There is a child here that has some type of commitments and has agreed to stay with you, or even punish you, or even wants to know who's going to wed you one day, or who's going to marry you, or maybe even spill the beans on negative karma coming. This mind game he plays is not going to be smart, but he does know he can't do that. He doesn't want to, and he doesn't feel the need. One day he may not want to speak about it or see it in that way. He may not look at you in that way, and he wonders why you would want to join your mind in holy matrimony and partner up with someone and potentially be a lawful wedded wife to someone. He wonders, but he doesn't know why he does that. He just wants to know that mean men and women are evil and don't need to speak about this, and good people can. And if he does think that way, he will support your dreams and want to know that you are smiling one day and live your life and be married. Oh, so one of your children want to see you happy as well, want to see you happily married as well, Scorpio. Okay, and possibly for some of you guys could already see that as well, especially if you've got a child that's, you know, with an ex-partner and sees you in this new relationship with someone, and, you know, all your dreams have been laid and come true. It says there's jealousy and rooted mind games, upheaval. Someone is sending you bad karma in your mind and doesn't want to see you in a good way. Mentally retarded is what someone is saying. How dare you speak of me in many ways that I wouldn't want to see you. I would never want to see you like that, and I'm jealous. So we could have an air sign person that's jealous as well and doesn't want to see the water sign have a good time in their life. There could be an air sign female or male that doesn't want to see you happy. This person is mad and doesn't want to hear good news, doesn't want to speak of good news to you or hear it. This person never wants to hear bad scenarios happening in their life, but doesn't want to hear good scenarios happening in yours, and doesn't want to see good karma come to you. Why would you spell my name in that way? Why would you say my name is spelled in that way? So someone also wants to know why their name is spelled in a certain type of way. I don't know if that's someone that's got someone's name mixed up or spelled it wrong. What does this mean, spelling a name in a certain type of way? It says, you know, you spelled your name on my documents in the wrong way, or maybe put me in the mind game of yours and told me that this is the person that's supposed to be my person. I don't want to hear that person's my person. Where's the person that's supposed to be my person? I want to see him. I want to see her. I want to see them. I don't want to hear that you speak about me in negative ways. I want to see the person. I want to see the person, and I want to know where they are. I laugh because I could put you in a problem, and I don't want to see it. It's going to be me and you one day to see problems. I don't want to hear that you've done this. I just don't know why you did it. It made me feel bad or jealous or mental or ill or even nasty or negative towards you. I don't want to see that, but I know it's for good reasons. One day I may not see it or understand why, but I could be there for you and understand why. I didn't want to hurt you. Just don't want to hurt you, don't want to harm you, but I do see you did something that's supporting you and not me. It never supported me, but it made me feel charged with rage or anger or jealousy. I don't want to see that, but I know that you did it for a good reason. You supported your mind and you didn't want to hear anything bad. You didn't want to see it bad, but I see that it's good that you did that, because now I know that I'm punished in my mind, but I'm not. I just know I need to speak about who I am and steal the ideas from many others or maybe my own and say, I'm done, I'm over it, I'm done with the situation. Okay, this could be a fire sign. It says someone's madly in love with you or mentally ill or out in the blue or doesn't want to see you in the dark or in the streets or out there in your mind or you know, probably in problems or negative karma. It says, I don't want to see that. I don't even look at it in that way. I don't want to hear it in that way. I don't want to see it in that way. What if you do speak to me in that way and make me feel like it's that way? I don't want to hear it. I just know I could do something that may not suit you one day, and it could happen, but I don't want to deal with you in that way. I laugh because I don't want to see bad news come to my family. I don't want to see bad news come from my loved ones. I don't want to see that. I'm determined to leave you and let you be free and love yourself and not support any negative mind games. I feel like I didn't do anything wrong is what you could be saying, Scorpio. And it says good karma can come to you when you work on your mind with the two individuals or people around you that don't want to see you do things to hurt yourself or even harm yourself. It does say good karma can come when you work on who you are and wonder how you did it. Laugh because you did it. And it doesn't say bad news is going to come. It just says one day you'll see if it changes or not. It just says you don't need to see it right now, but one day you may. It says you may not want to and you may not need to. How do you do that? You can support your ideas and give yourself love and understand how to support your mind. Maybe even support the minds of many others that support you in the way that you need to be supported, and see in good reasons to believe you have karma coming in good ways, positive ways. Justify your mind and straighten out your mental health and your abilities to succeed. Be punished is not what you want. Be persecuted is not what you want. Be a sinner is not what you want. Suddenly you see that sorrow is not going to be there. Sorrow will never be there. It never needed to be there, and it doesn't need to be there. Laugh because you did it. You didn't need to do it in that way, but you did. Problems are solved automatically, and sorrows will never be there. Oh, that's good. That's good news. So let's see what's going on for those in work. What's going on with work for Scorpios? Okay, it says work is behind mental trauma right now, thinking that you're not doing so great in your work life, or maybe mentally feeling stuck or strange in your mind, like things have not taken off for me. I see bad news. All I see is bad news. People talking, gossiping, laughing, making fun of me or making me feel bad. I don't want to feel this way. I could be making them feel bad, but I don't want to see them in that way. I want to see support is going to be there. Future prospects are going to be guilty pleasures of mine if I help myself. Want to work on situations, straighten them out, and work behind my mind and see how things could work out possibly for me. Negative memories of evil is never going to be what I want. Don't want to see that. I just want to see people do well. Want to see myself do well. When will I see this? Okay. So let's see what's going on with those in business. It says business will let you know that you did something wrong one day but didn't do it that great. Maybe not doing it great is going to change you to do it better. Suddenly you'll see that you need to work on yourself and work on the situations at B. It does say it's at bay right now, where you don't need to study the situation or support it, or maybe you want to but can't. It says one day you'll see why. We don't need to speak to you, but we can. We will leave you to wonder why you did it and how you did it and how you did it wrong and how you could do it better. Maybe not so much in a better way, but maybe we'll leave you to wonder why we're not dealing with you anymore, or maybe even deal with you again. We just don't know what to say. We will know what to say when the time comes. Giving you guilty conscience is not something we support. We want to know that you could probably give yourself a pat on the back and solve your issues and give yourself good karma, solve your situation and make it better. Look for details in your appointments and work on them. Look for details in your mind and work for them. Look for details in you and study them. We are studying you and studying your disappointments or your ventures or good karma. We want to know that you're studying yourself and make sure you give yourself good karma. We don't know if you're giving yourself good karma or working on yourself or working on being mean or being negative behind our backs. We don't want to hear that you're doing anything negative behind our backs. We are looking into these things or studying these things and want to know that you're doing great, working on yourself and not seeing anything negative. Looking forward to speaking to you one day and making sure that you solve your issues. Work with us and I'll work with you. I don't want to know that I'm speaking about this, but I could work with you and send you to court or maybe make you feel negative. I don't want to do that. I could make you feel bad and I could make you feel good. Which is it? I just don't know if I'm speaking about you either. I just don't know if I need to. I just want to know that I can study the situation and look for better ways that karma could come to me and work on myself. Don't want to hear bad news. It's there. So solve your situations, your problems, bills, finances, dignity, pride. Make sure that you solve all these details. Make sure you document them well. Write down solutions and agreements, and problems will be dealt with later on. Good karma is coming to you. Work on that. Okay. So let's see what's going on with those that are in a relationship. Those that are in love. Scorpio's love life. Let's just do love life overall right now. Scorpio's love life overall. So Scorpio's love life is working on one person wanting to know where they are. Does say this person doesn't know who to trust right now, but does believe that they could work together as a team. Does say good karma comes to you and wonders when it will work out for you both. It does say this man here does study you and sees you and wants to know if you are good. Could be a fire sign person, or it could just be someone that wants to know they're spending time with you, looking forward to the next time that they see you or even visit you. This person does wonder about you and stares at you in their mind and sees that you are not so smart at times, but you are good at times too. And last, because they don't know how to speak to you more than this, but do really appreciate you or want to know that you're there. Seeing you makes them feel good, and suddenly they believe that it's going to happen. One day they'll support you and see that ideas of theirs are going to match with yours, and what you match with yours is going to match with theirs, and good karma comes. All the time you work, indeed, you may feel stressed or down or resentful. At times you may even feel mean or not negative or mean well by the person that you're with. You do know the person loves you, don't you? You do know I love you, don't you, Scorpio? Scorpio, don't you know that I love you? Because I really do. I just wonder why I can't tell you or even speak of this right now, or even send you a message today to say I'm okay. Or maybe later on I'll give you a call or a text or let you know that I'm okay. I will speak to you today. I will, and I'll tell you off too if you need me to. I just know that one day we need to send each other good vibes, and karmic problems may need to look above or beyond the situation. It says good vibes only is what I potentially want because I pretend at times to be good to you and I don't want to. I just know I could. I work with you because I love you, and I don't know how to work with you at times because I don't love you, or I do. It's just that I don't know how to support your mind and give you what you want. But I'll be there and I'll support you. I'll be there. Please don't speak to me in a bad way. Don't, because I don't want to hear negative karma. And I will want to know that you are there. Wanting to know you're there. I'm just waiting to see if I hear from you. I want to hear from you. I want to hear from you. Where are you? Okay, so there's a few different messages there for the person that's, you know, interested. We have the Knight of Wands here, like someone that is ready for you and wants to wait for you, or is ready for you, or is with you already. Some of you guys could be wanting to know if this person is truly yours and loves you and potentially works on you. This person says, I will work on that more. I just don't know how to speak to you right now, but I am working on it. Okay. So let's see what's going on with the individuals, the singles, should I say singles? What's going on with the singles? Single Scorpios. Single Scorpios. Single Scorpios. It says, I want you back. I don't know how you feel about it, but I want you back. Don't know how to deal with the situation more than that, but I want you back. Can I believe myself to say I want you back? I don't know, but I know that I do. I just want you back. I will believe in that when I see you. I want to work with you and solve the problems. I want you back. And I do need you. I do need you. I want you back. Ooh, could be dealing with another water sign like yourself, Scorpios, or just someone that's sitting down having nostalgic memories, remembering you, missing you, you know, wanting you, wanting to speak to you, wanting to sleep with you, but wanting to know if you're okay, wanting to know if you'll stay there and wait for them. And ideally, have you struggled in your mind to pretend that you don't want them because they don't want you to feel like you don't want them, because you do, and want to believe that you're always going to be there for them, want to know that you're staying with them, speaking to them, sleeping with them, spending a night or two with them, or even staying there permanently with them. Doesn't know how the situation could unfold. Still seeing you as something going to be partially a good thing. Want to know that I can spend my life with you and spend my nights with you, my days with you, enrich you. Punish you is not going to be the answer, but I feel like I can work on my mind to solve the issue. Not really punish you because I don't want to hurt you. I feel like I've done enough to do damage to your mind or your soul or your dignity. Or I don't want to hear that bad news is always going to be the situation with us. I just want to see you again. I just want to see you again. Sorry about that. My son just popped into the room. So let's see what's going on with those that are in love, those that are in a relationship. Scorpio's in a relationship. Scorpio's in a relationship. Scorpios in a relationship. It says, I will see you again one day. Maybe even call you later on tonight. Miss you, my love. Want to see you again. Hear from you, talk to you, text you. Maybe you could be texting each other or seeing each other, wanting to know that you can text each other or spend a night with each other or even see each other when you get home. Laughing and joking is going to be on the menu. It says, bloody hell, would you understand me if I understood you? We could understand each other more. It would be better. We need to understand who you are, Scorpio. It says, I know I need to understand you better too because you don't know who I am. Sometimes I feel like you don't understand me. More time we need to respect each other too because you don't know me, do you? You don't know me. I don't know you too, but I do know that I can work on things and make my way back to you and make you see who I am. I could see who you are in a better way too. If you leave me, it's not going to work. But if you talk to me, it's going to work. We need to understand each other. We need to work with each other. We need to support each other. It says spelling out each other's name in the mind is not going to help the situation. Do you see that someone keeps spelling out names in their mind to solve a situation? Or looking at who's going to be the problem for them if they don't solve it themselves? Spelling out names in their mind is not going to help them too. Why do they keep spelling out names in their mind? Who are these people trying to spell out names in their mind? Can you see someone keeps trying to look into you and spell names in their mind to see who you are? It says bad news for the person that keeps trying to do this because they're always trying to look into you and study you. Air sign, female or male here, trying to study you and see who they are with you and doesn't know how to get back to you to support you, but does know they want to support themselves and doesn't want to say anything's good happening, but doesn't know how to support you. This me mind game he plays is never going to be good for you. If he works on himself and moves on, it may be a better situation, but he does spell out names in his mind to support his situation and does it only when he feels like it, but doesn't know how to support his mind. He realizes he needs to support his mind in other things and doesn't know how to support his mind anymore. He will leave you and leave you alone permanently once the moon is there. It says this full moon is coming again and then you'll realize he has moved on. Once you see this, you're going to laugh because he has not moved on or may move on, but it does say he could personally move on for good this time and doesn't see or understand why. Ooh. We might have to wait for the new moon to come. I mean, not the new moon, the new full moon to come. It could be the new moon, but it could be the full moon to come before we understand what this person that's spying on you is trying to do behind the scenes. So someone's spying on you behind the scenes, Scorpio. So just be mindful of that. Okay, and spelling out names and all this business. So just be mindful of who that is. So let's see what's going on. Let's see what's going on with those that are in a marriage. It says marriage couples are leaving it alone. Don't need to steal the ideas of anyone else to speak about them. It does say you two have good karma if you wonder what's going on with you and not with everyone else. Leave it out. Try me is what someone says, and I will try you. Try me and I'll try you. I don't want you to try me, but you keep trying me. When are you going to certainly see that I'm trying to move on and I can't? I can't move on. I tried you and I hurt you and I didn't want to take liberties, but I did. I tried you and I made you feel worse than what it is. I don't want to hear bad news is coming. I probably don't want to hear bad news is there at all. But I tried you. You tried me. Now what? We're going to live in the mind games, or we're going to play mind games, or we're going to see each other sort this situation out. I don't want to hear bad news is there, but I know that it could work. It could work for me if I solve the situation alone and not see you again. I could see you again and work on the situation with negative mind games, or even play the mind game for you to be hurt or jealous or evil. I don't want to know that I'm doing this, but I could be doing it, and I don't know why I'm doing it, but I study the situation and leave it there. I don't know if it's going to work for me, so I need to slowly move on from the situation or even understand why it couldn't work in the first place. I need to leave it alone. Someone is defending for you to leave it alone is what another person is saying, and maybe need to see that this person has deliberately passed on or moved on to see that they're not going to live in a good way. It says bad news for the person that doesn't know how to speak their mind or speak up. Maybe because this person doesn't exist in your life anymore or doesn't see you anymore, Scorpios, but doesn't know how to speak to you either and doesn't know how to pretend that they're always looking for ways to get back with you or work with you or punish you or put you down. It says, when will you believe that this person is going to move on? Some of you guys could be in a marriage and don't know when to move on from this person because you're so much in love. It says some of you guys are working on your plans and want to move forward with those. Some of you guys want to see good karma come in your life and want to spend your life with the person. It says always look into the situation carefully and study it. Who's there for you, who is there with you, and who is not, and who is behind the scenes gossiping and laughing or taking revenge. Someone is there trying to work on you. It doesn't say who, but you need to work on the situation and potentially make sure you get good karma. Don't let this person steal your love or your sunshine or the dignity or your pride or your ego. Okay. Okay, so let's see what's going on with the individuals. What's going on with Aries and Scorpio? Aries and Scorpio, Aries and Scorpio, Aries and Scorpio, Aries and Scorpio. Okay. Scorpio does not want to see you and does not want to deal with you. Suddenly, it seems like Scorpio doesn't want to deal with Aries. Aries doesn't want to deal with Scorpio, but Aries doesn't want to see that Scorpio is left behind. So Scorpio, you do know that I have you there in my mind and wonder where you are. Scorpio says, well, I know, but I'm not interested. Move on. Okay. It says there is a wish here as well for a female to nurture, keeping things under wraps and keeping silence. It says it's unrequited to be silent here because there could be some deceptiveness or some lies here, but it seems like, you know, the situation has closed out or something has ended, and there is some struggles here to see which way a situation could be going. It says it's for the best. Just keep it that way. I don't want to speak to that person again. He's not my friend. He's not my person. He's not the person I want to deal with. I do not want to see him. Okay, so let's see what's going on with Taurus and Scorpio. Taurus and Scorpio, Taurus and Scorpio, Taurus and Scorpio. Taurus does want to see you hurt in some ways, but doesn't want to see you in a bad way either. Moodiness is something that they've delivered to you. One day they said they needed to speak to you but didn't want to. And also one day they said they didn't need to speak to you. They tried to call you or even wanted to send you a card and didn't want to. Doesn't seem very happy right now. Could be meaning that you could be low or they could be low down and depressed. Some of you are not feeling very well and don't want to speak to this Taurus, or maybe the moon in Cancer made you feel this way. It says Cancer is not going to be the innocent one in the situation, but I do know that you could speak to me, Taurus, and let me know that things could work out better for you if you move on. Maybe I just need you to move on because it's not going to work out better if the Cancer's always going to get in the way, or maybe people in the way of the situation other than them are going to work with you or work against you to not let me see you or speak to you, or maybe I just don't want to. I feel like I don't want to, but I do, and I don't know how to support you either. I don't know how to give you that. I just want to know that people can support you in other ways, and let me steal the ideas of men and women around you that can support you and maybe even give you good karma in that way. I just don't know how to support you in the ways that you love or enjoy. I need to speak to you one day, but maybe I won't. And I just don't know how, but I need to speak to you one day. And I'm jealous because I just don't know if I can support you in a good way. I feel like my nerves are getting the better of me, and I don't want to see you in a bad way, but my nerves are always making me feel like, when will I deal with you in a good way? And then I don't get to deal with you in a bad way or in a good way at all, because I don't think we need to speak either. It's just not necessary for us to even talk. Okay. What's going on with Geminis and Scorpios? Geminis and Scorpios. Gemini said something to you the other day and didn't mean to say it, and doesn't want to speak to you either. Does like you and doesn't like you. Doesn't want to know you as a friend or a person that's going to support your own ideas. It says this mean mind game, you keep playing with me, supporting yours. I don't think we should speak, but I know I could send you messages or mental health issues or warn you in my mind that I'm going to be a problem to you. I don't want to, but I know I could. I just don't know why I keep doing that. My mind's telling me off that I shouldn't do that, but I always probably give myself better reasons to believe it would make me feel much calmer or more tidy in the mind, or make me feel like I'm a part of the team or a group that I'm in that's supporting this idea. It doesn't seem to work, does it? It doesn't. I just feel like I need to support you and move on. Could want to speak to you but just don't want to. Maybe I need to, but I don't need to. I just don't know. I may support you and give you the information you've asked for one day at a time. I'm speaking about this one day at a time. Okay, so let's see what's going on with Cancerians and Scorpios. Cancerians and Scorpios. Cancerian says the idea is mutual. You and I have the mutual idea. Can you not see it worked? It hasn't worked, but it's worked. If you stay with me and let me see that you're there, I'm okay. I don't need to see you with anyone. I just need to see that you're there and you're okay. Are you okay? That's all I need. I don't want to know that you're stealing my mind and putting me back in the same place, that mental health that you gave me last time. Don't want to hear that. But you can stay there and ideally help yourself with that. I don't want to hear that you're in the situation, but I'd rather not be in the situation and allow you to be in it. And then you'll see that it's not going to work for me one day, because I can't have myself pushed back in the mind to the problem and let you feel like you're okay. I don't want to know that you're okay. I'd rather you not be okay than me be okay in my mind in a negative way. I don't want to be in my mind in a negative way. I'd rather you be in that way. And I hate this, but I have to deliver you some information or some news, maybe even some details for you to sit down and wonder if you should have spoke about me in that way. I let you sign some forms or documents or details, and I didn't even receive it very well. I'll ping you back one day though and let you know what's going on. I'll open up and let you know what this other person thinks or has thought about the situation. Maybe you have something to say. Is it that? That's what I want to talk about. She doesn't want me to move on, but I will say that we can't be together. Can you understand this? Can I let you know that we can speak about this? This man keeps playing mind games and he keeps getting involved with another female, and he doesn't know how to say he's sorry. He just knows that he keeps playing mind games of his own and pushing you back into the situation that laughed at you before, or maybe doesn't even deal with that situation like he used to, but still wants to know that it's there to support his ideas to hurt you, Scorpio. Can you understand why he's doing it? He may not be doing it for her. He could be doing it for his own selfish reasons. So be mindful of another Scorpio or a man that's going to be jealous of you. Cancerian indeed could be a Cancerian that's trying to hurt you. Let's see what's going on with Leo and Scorpio. Leo and Scorpio. Leo does know that they can play mind games and play it well if they need to, and support their mind. And if they need to steal from you, take from you, and make sure that they get every penny of yours, they will. They study what to do and how to do it and how to get back at you too. Giving you a piece of their fortune is something that they do and help you too, but they don't want to know that they're spending and not receiving. Right now, want to know that they can support their minds and get what they need and get what they need and get what they need. Always supporting their minds is always going to be a good thing. Try and support that if you can, or maybe you don't need to right now, and study the situation on why. These men and women always support their own minds and don't know how to support anyone else's until they feel like it. It may be selfish or greed, or maybe just to feel like their ego is boosted or way ahead of you in some way. It says mind games are being played with the Leos right now and the Scorpios. So Scorpio does not need to speak about the Leos because they do know what's going on, but they understand Leo needs to start thinking smart and start supporting their mind in better ways, and karma will not come to them in bad ways. It said bad news is never going to be yours though, will it? But it says it will always be mine if I know I'm not playing the mind game with you in a proper way or in a better way. I don't want to steal your mind or put you in put you in worries or put you in mental health. I just know I want to be good to you and leave it at that, Scorpio says. And then Scorpio says, Leo, why can't you see the same idea and win over my heart in that way? Why do you keep pushing me down or making me feel bad? I don't want to feel that I'm bad or negative with your mind. I just want to leave you alone. Okay. So let's see what's going on with Scorpios and Virgos. Virgos try to warn you that Leos will never be your friend ongoing, but sometimes they will. Virgos know that they can't be anyone's friend, so they understand the Leo and the Pisces and the Scorpio dynamic. It says both of you or all of you, all three of you don't know how to work with each other. Sometimes I work with you and I don't know how to listen, but I will listen. I don't want to hear you today, but I will listen sometimes, or maybe today I need to hear you. I need to shout out your name and speak to you or support you. I need to shout at you for something. I want to tell you off. Where are you for me to tell you off? But I don't think it's a good idea for me to do that. I just don't really want to tell you off. I feel like you told me off and you told me off well. When was it that you were going to speak about this again? Or are you seeing that I could support you? I don't think I want to, but I do want to steal the ideas and see that I'm dumb or maybe dumped. I don't want to hear from you again. I'd rather leave you alone. So let's see what's going on with Libras and Scorpios. Libras and Scorpios. Libras and Scorpios. Libra and Scorpios. Scorpio is done with Libra. Libra is done with Scorpio. Everyone is okay. No one needs to speak to each other. Everyone is well. No one needs to deal with each other. Everyone is well. Suddenly you realize you just need some time out or need some peace. Alone time. Alone time is something that you need. Maybe even just try each other's luck sometimes, or maybe even support each other. But right now you are dealing with your own dignity, pride, or negative stigmas from everyone else outside of you both, and don't want to hear from each other right now or today, or maybe even never again, depending on the situation. It says both of you need to support each other's ideas and don't know how to speak to each other right now until later on, or sometime in the week or later on this year. So let's see what's going on with Scorpio and Scorpio. Scorpio and Scorpio. Scorpio and Scorpio. Scorpio and Scorpio wonder if each other is okay, or doesn't care and doesn't really mind being that way at times. Don't really want to hear from her. Don't really want to hear from him. Don't want to hear from each other. Don't want to deal with each other. Just laugh at each other and watch each other, or speak to each other less and less and less and less, and leave each other out. It says both of you are in a duo contract of mind games, and planting negative stigmas about each other does not help the situation. Can you see it doesn't help for you both to live each other's mental health problems? Both of you have mental health issues that you need to support or study or look forward to good karma coming in. One of you may do it better than the other and suddenly see that fortune is yours. The other may see bad news is there and may not believe good karma is coming. One of you needs to steal the other's idea and say, I'm partnered up with you to see that an important decision has been made. None of you are in bad news. Why are you being negative in your mind? Someone says, I will support this. I want to see her down and out and depressed. I want to see her negative. But these are mind games without you or outside of you. Someone wants to see in a bad way, Scorpio, and it's not the other Scorpio. It's a negative karmic reason to believe there's a person that's liberty taking on you because of the hurt and the pain that she is feeling, or another nagging person has nagged her with or told her. It says bad news is there for the Scorpios and the Aquarius, or even the Virgos at times, even the Leos, or even the air signs overall, or the fire signs overall, because drama is there. It says negative energy is there with these females and males, and problems are there with you all dealing with them. Try not to see what's going on too much if you want to know that good karma is coming. It says it can come even if you look, because you need to warn yourself of bad news, and suddenly you realize someone doesn't want you to look into what's going on behind you or pry into the business of theirs, because they're sending out bad, evil messages or negative karma for you to feel like getting revenge or getting some karma from theirs, to feel like they've stole from you or taken from you or took liberties on you. It says bad news for them if they feel like I'm always going to sit down and allow them to take from me, steal from me, or be negative to me. I will not allow it to happen. I will not leave them to think it's going to win and win and win and win. I will cause war with them. I do not care. Okay, so let's see what's going on with Scorpios. I'm also hearing someone is jealous as well. So let's see what's going on with Scorpios and Sag. Scorpios and Sag. Scorpios and Sag. Sagittarius wants to spend their life thinking about you and wonders why they did it with you. Wondering why they had fun with you the other day and wondering if it was good. Did you like it? I liked it too. We also have good times together, don't we? I like having good times with you. I wonder if we could do it again. Let's go out. Let's be friends more often. Let's see each other more often. Let's spend time mending our problems, mending our affair, mending our problems, mending our deep-seated issues, mending our problems. I want to mend our problems. I don't want to see you in problems. You're my sugar puff muffin, my gorgeousness. I love you. Speak to me. Let me know you're okay. I want to speak to you again. Let me know that. I speak to you later. Speak to you later. Love you. Ooh. Woo, Scorpio. Okay. I see you and Sag doing all that healing and mending and passionate, you know. Okay. A little bit of lovey-doveyness going on there. That's nice. So let's see what's going on with Scorpio and let's see what's going on with Scorpio and Capricorn. Scorpio and Capricorn. Capricorn doesn't mean well by you. Sometimes they do believe you are negative or want to see you in that way. Studying you, looking at you, punishing you, putting you on a pedestal is something they would ideally want if they could see it happen, but don't really support your ideas and make you feel down or low at times, depressed. This person does not want to see you in a great way and doesn't feel like you need to speak about it to them either, because you punish them at times by ignoring them or make them feel like they need to be punished with their own mind or leave me out of it. I don't want to hear from them. They do bring me down and wonder why I don't speak to them them. I don't want to hear from them. They keep punishing me, bringing me down, serving me with negative karma, drama, liberty taking on my soul, making me feel nervous, making me feel bad, sad, ignorant, stubborn, you name it. This person keeps making me feel it and I don't want to hear it. I'd rather deal with my mind games or even things that I know I can solve. People around you want to see me and don't want to see me. Scorpio wants to see you and another Scorpio wants to deal with you, and both of you want to get back together. Some of you say it's not going to happen, but it could. Both of you laugh because now you see that both of you want each other back. But then Capricorn keeps saying, well, it's not going to work out if you keep playing mind games like I do. I don't want to hear that mind games is there, says one of you, but the other one wants to know it's there and doesn't know how to support you both. Both of you could be meaning to hurt each other if Capricorn keeps struggling to support you both. And it does say bad news is there for Capricorn, who keeps sending bad vibes to Scorpio and Scorpio lovers that want to support their ideas and be in love. Bad news is there for Scorpios and Scorpios that don't want to hear good karma is coming, because also you both need to support your individual ideas, and it says one of you don't want to support the other. Who is it? So it's like Capricorn's is getting in the way of someone else's relationship here. Okay. What's going on with Aquarius? Aquarius and Scorpio. 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 So Scorpio doesn't want to deal with Aquarius. Aquarius doesn't want to deal with Scorpio, but does want to steal from them, take from them, or take liberty on them, or take revenge, and doesn't know how to speak about it. Does know how to speak about it if they find out what it is they want, or get what they need, or want to work on things in a dramatic way or in a problem-solving way where they can get back and feel the wrath of a Scorpio because the Scorpio is not having it. Scorpio sends mind games to play with them, and Scorpio does know what they're doing. Even Sagittarius said this too, that Scorpio will win if you let them. It does say if you let them. You don't have to let them though, says Sagittarius. But Sagittarius also knows that they can win too and doesn't support the situation with mean-minded Aquarius getting in the way of their Scorpio. Scorpio is my darling. Would I let you punish them? Never. I'm not going to stand for it, and I'm not going to let you get in the way of it. But I do see you, Aquarius. I do see you, and you will not study my person. Leave them alone. Let them live their life and move on. Okay. So it looks like Sagittarius is chiming in to protect Scorpio. Okay. So let's see what's going on with let's see what's going on with Aquarius. No, Aquarius is still there. Does Aquarius have something to say? No. Aquarius doesn't want to talk about anything with Scorpio, but does see it's unrequited because it's dealt with in the diamonds. Like something's too hard or something's taking too long, or it could be a diamond ring this person's after. Someone says, you want my ring, don't you? You want my ring. I feel like you want my ring, and I don't think it's going to work out for you. You feel like you could have a ring like me, and I feel like you couldn't get a ring. Haha, I think you want my ring. I gotta laugh. Scorpio says, I'm not jealous of you by far. I do not want your ring. Your ring was £2.50, love, so get over yourself. Oh my god. Your ring was cubic zirconia or £2.50 or one of them vending machine rings. Lovey, you bought your ring yourself, one of them ones. Don't crack me up, Scorpio. Scorpio says, I would never want this person's ring. What makes them think I want their ring? At the end of the day, I want a better relationship than what you're in anyway. Why do you think I want your relationship when you don't speak to your partner, see your partner, spend time with your partner, you even make yourself look like you're with your partner and you're not? Why would I want that? I don't want that. Move on. Oh dear. So it's like this person's making this person jealous. Okay. Or trying to make them jealous. So anyway, let's see what's going on with Pisces and Scorpios. Pisces and Scorps. Pisces hates to know that Scorpio is dating them and wants to know that they're dating them anyway. Doesn't feel like they need to, but does support Scorpio to believe that Scorpio can have their way with them if they want. Scorpio does not want to see that Scorpio is dating another support system of Pisces. Pisces support system is something that I feel like is not going to be worthy. What can they give me? Trash. What can they give me? Nothing. What can they give me? People's energy or negative vibes. I don't want that. I want to deal with myself and people around me, or people that I like, people that support me. Pisces doesn't always support me with what I like, and I know this because Pisces can be two-faced and meanful in their minds about how they proceed with caution to be there when they want something, but don't know how to give me something on a genuine level, or mindfully giving me what they want in a good way. Okay, it says Pisces does not know how to support you because they're always entwined in lovers and making affairs. They don't know how to give you good karma because they're always telling you off or making you feel like their time is spent short alone with you or with someone else around you, or not around you, because they're always involved with third parties or situations that bring problems, or in marriages that they're in and secretly having affairs. Don't want to hear that they are dealing with you and don't want to deal with you at all. Right now they are speaking about good karma coming to them and wonder if their lover is going to work with you or without you, because they don't want to know that you are surprising them with negative karma. It says Pisces deals with you with caution these days because they don't want to hear bad news. Okay, so let's leave it there for your tarot reading, Scorpios. Okay, so let's see what's going on with your angel messages for Scorpios. Okay, it says creative writing, Archangel, make time to write down your thoughts in a journal or pen an article or book. Okay, sometimes creative writing can mean you need to touch up on your writing skills, or maybe even redo your CV, or maybe write a letter or email, whatever it is. Okay, maybe just write down thoughts, feelings, whatever it is. It also says clairsentience. Okay, Archangel, notice your reoccurring physical and emotional feelings as they signify divine guidance. It says you know what to do. Archangel Ariel, trust your inner knowledge and act upon it without delay. So might be something you need to do. Anything else for Scorpios? Okay, it's a spiritual understanding. Okay, Archangel Raziel, I am bringing you esoteric information and symbols and helping you understand spiritual truths. Anything else for Scorpios? It says leadership, Archangel Gabriel, it is time for you to assume your leadership power and position and lovingly guide others. Okay, all right. It says nurture. Okay, it says Archangel Gabriel, as you nurture a child, you nurture your own inner child. Both activities are important for you right now, so you might have to, you know, nurture your inner child or just nurture a child. It says hello from heaven, Archangel Azrael, your loved ones in heaven are doing fine. Let go of worries and feel their love and blessings. So some of you guys getting blessings, honey. It says spread your wings, Archangel Azrael, do not hold back right now. The timing is perfect and you are ready to soar. Okay, it says angel therapy. Okay, Archangel Raphael, it says give your cares and worries to us angels and allow us to take your burdens. And it says life review. Archangel Jeremiah, take inventory of your life and resolve to change or heal anything that is unbalanced. Okay, so let's see what's going on with the universal messages for you guys. Okay, this one's coming out in reverse. Let's see why. Right, it says I am the loving energy of the universe. Something feels a bit off right now, Scorpio. Maybe you feel like, you know, something in the universe is a little bit off and maybe can't feel the loving energies of the universe right now. Okay, it says I'm unapologetic about what I desire and trust that what I focus on will grow. So that's that. It says energy flows where my intentions go. It says through prayer and meditation I create a ripple effect of peace in the world. It says I always trust the direction of the universe and know I am being guided. Okay, so those were your messages today. Let's see, do we have any numbers for Scorpio, please? Number 18, number 6, number 24, number 38, number 2, number 7, and number 46. That's your numbers, Scorpios. Okay, I wish you a lovely rest of the year, and I'll speak to you again in your next reading. Ciao for now. Bye.